So I want to pull up some of these bank stocks. Let's go to the also United Healthcare had great earnings today as well, which is probably I know United Healthcare is inside of the Dow, and so that may be why we have the Dow up on the day. Let's look at the daily candle. So United Healthcare, now it has pulled back a little bit. That's where you see that long wick, but it was up even further. I think it had earnings today as well. So you can see United Healthcare is um, up over 2% on the day. Now I don't like it's already you can look over here and see it's red. That's letting us know that it's overbought. I definitely now the MACD isn't turning down, it is accelerating to the upside. So it could run a little bit more. Just because it's overbought doesn't mean that it won't continue to go. Let's go out. Let's look out like a year. We'll go out a year on it. So let's see. See what happens when we zoom out a little bit. We got some highs over here. So I definitely think it's gonna take these highs out at some point. We don't have any divergence down here on the MACD. So obviously let's see that high. I could see it making a run all the way up to like 550. It may do that next week. We'll see. I'll watch that. Be honest with you, I'll watch this with the intent to short. Right? Me personally, I'm up here somewhere up in here. I may put an alert. Let me know when it gets to 550 or 555. Then that's when I want to get short. I want to with this move right here. I want to short it into that. So I'll be watching that. JP Morgan, once again, earnings this morning. I just don't see the market selling off too much with with the banks um, with the banks up. JP Morgan, this may be a runner. You can look down here at the bottom of the screen. You can see the MACD on the histogram is accelerating. The moving averages are turning up. Um, the stochastic still got room to run. RSI is only on like 63. This one of them ones will look out, right? It could come all the way up here. We got a gap up here at the top, right here. So I'm looking at it to fill this gap. Let's look right here. That ain't what I want. Clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see. Gonna put a rectangle here. Got a gap right here. So let's see if JP Morgan can get up here and fill this gap. So we're looking at it to make this to the next resistance level. And it got a small one here, right around what is that? 152.95. So that's where it's at now. That's where you see this wick. It hit this level right here. So this is resistance. We'll draw another one right there. I think it's gonna blow through that. That's just why it's holding right here. Let's see. So if you come right here, this is where it's at. So once it gets through here, then the next level will be right around 156. So this is something that I may leave on the watch list. I generally don't trade JP Morgan a whole lot. If I can get if we get the market to push back up through here, probably could take it from what 154 to 156, on the scalp. We'll leave that there. Let's save that so that it will stay on there. So when I pull it back up, let's go to City. City had good earnings. You gotta have a powerful platform to pull all this data and stream at the same time. All right, we got some divergence down here at the bottom. So if you're looking at the MACD diverge, see this divergence. Price action came down to here. So we had lower lows. While the MACD was making a high, got a crossover on the MACD. You guys can see that line right there. Then price action was continuing to come lower right here. Can't trade everything. Like if I would have been looking at that and we got a double bottom right here on the stochastic, ideally you would have wanted to be in right here. You'd have wanted to catch this right here. But you can't trade everything. You just can't. So now with it being up, a lot of time, a lot of traders get in trouble, like you see it here, and you want to come in and you want to trade, you want to get it. You the time to get it is here. Now you get it, you might get a little. I still think it can run. Let's say you got some resistance right here. If you're looking for some places to take profit, if you're already in it, you know, you can come right here. Why do I keep doing that? What so all I'm doing is using these gaps as resistance. Like you got a gap right there. Then we got another one. So if it blow through that one, if we can get it to blow through there, slow down talking. We can get it to blow through here. Then this next level right here can be the next take profit zone. So, and then you got another gap up here. So I think the banks will continue to go up. High interest rates for the big banks, they just hold, got to be good for them. So So that's that. So the banks are looking good. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo even doing good. Wells Fargo had had good numbers. You know, got a gap up, and I don't see any. Got a gap up here. So is it gonna come up here and fill this 40 this gap at $45? Let's look. Come right here. Drop some support in right here. Right. So you got that's about $3 away. So this is one of those things. So like, let's just say you were buying this. Let's just say you were right. I'm not advising anybody to do it, but me, if I was getting into this, I'd get long, and then I would stop. Would be down here. Take profit to be up here. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get there, but you got you got like a $3 stop and a $3 take profit. So that's 1 to 1. Couple ways to do it. The IVR on Wells Fargo is higher than the others. You may be able to sell sell some premium if you come out 35 days. You ain't getting nothing for it though. Sell this put, lock that in. You only collecting what $95. Buying power is 700. I don't like that. Not enough juice. Not enough juice. Do a poor man cover call. Sell it in the money put. Collect 215. That's the better trade, in my opinion. You say, why you selling it in the money put? So that's like a cover call. Because or if you bought 40 shares, let's say if you bought 100 shares at $41 and then sold this call at 42 and a half for 77 cent. I don't like that as much as be honest with you. I like the now with doing that, you could collect the dividend if it take a long time. Let's see dividends. So the next one would be like right around November 3rd. Um, so if you bought 100 shares and then sold the call, me personally, I like selling this call right here in the money. If I was going to trade this, that's what I would do. I'm collecting 218, which now it moved up now 223, right? Buying power is 823. So you collecting what 25% of the buying power? Excuse me, and the probability of making 50%, which is all I'm trying to keep. If I collect $2, I just want to make a buck, buy it back, and you got a 69% chance of getting that. So that would be the trade for me. if I was gonna trade, just giving you an example of what I would do if I was gonna try that. And I may try this trade. I may come back and take a look at that. I don't want to do it while it's up though. 144. Be honest with you, I like to wait a day, see if we get a pullback, but we may not. See the histogram on the MACD? You got the crossover here today. So we may not get that pullback that you want. This could run. So